welcome to my channel. My name is Rosy O, and today I'm just going to do a quick kind of whip and chat of, well, just to give an update of what's going on, well, with everything. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. I really do appreciate it. If you're new to your channel, hope you enjoy the show. The painting I'm working on today is the spangler painting I've been working on for the event I've been doing for, goodness, I always forget the name. It's Draglings and something. It's an event for specific to spangler paintings. So you would just have to pick any spangler painting, didn't matter which kind. It just had to be a certain size. I believe 30 by 30 or larger, I believe. Most of my spanglers are large, so I picked this one because I really love the little teacup on it. I believe I did an unboxing of this painting, so I selected this one for the event. And this is the event, one of the events I chose for July. And it doesn't require completion. They just want us to be giving, providing update photos of the paintings while we're working on it during the month. During the month. I am so slow on this painting. So I know I'm not going to complete it within the month. It'll probably take me maybe one more month. Since I'm working on so many other paintings, that's why this one I kind of kept putting it on the side. But I know since I'm doing it on the event, I've been trying to catch up. So yeah, that's why I chose this one for the whip and chat. And this painting is called Afternoon Tea by Randall Spangler, and it is a 22 by 27 inch painting, or a 56 by 69 centimeters. And when I saw the dimensions, I was a little worried, ooh, it might be too big. But once I actually unfurled it and actually started working on it, it's really not as large as I thought. I think because the numbers are large, that's why I got scared. And I know better. Since I've worked on, let's say, a 30 by 30, originally when I started working on those, I thought they were just way too large. But then I recently opened, I believe, a 40 by 40. And I look at it, I was like, what is he so worried about? 30 by 30s aren't that big. So yeah, that's why I decided to pick this size. And don't get me wrong, I do have another spangler that's, oh my goodness, I love the image on it, but it's really vertical. It's going to say horizontal, vertical. So that one will take me probably half a year to complete. I kind of forgot the name, but it's a stack of books and there's a little dragon on top of it. I really forgot the name of it, and I just love it because I love the little stack of books. So that's why I really wanted that painting. And I think I've stated before, I don't usually buy spanglers that much because I don't get me wrong, I love his art. I love how he does his the backgrounds and the surroundings. I'm not like huge fan of the dragons, but I know that's the focal point. So, they're kind of cute depending on what kind of pose they're doing. But mostly I love the art of, well, the background. It's so beautiful. Like for the surroundings, that's why I'm a big fan of it. And that's why I bought a couple of them, because I really loved it. And they're through diamondartclub. Well, all the ones I've purchased are through diamondartclub. And fortunately, I had points when I purchased them every time. So that's how I waited till I had enough points to get them discounted. Ooh, so I finished this gray color. So I'm going to switch over to that red just so I can keep going in sequence. Now I gotta look for it. Originally, I had this painting in my little tube storage, but I actually needed the larger tube storage container I was using. My apologies if I sound like I'm away from the microphone. I have the storage that's holding the painting and on another table next to me. Oh my goodness, I cannot find the symbol. It's a little U. Oh, here it is. Keep looking for a gray, but it's actually a red color, as you can see, or a reddish pink. That's where that goes in that spot. Luckily, I have a bunch of my trees. And yeah, so that's what I've been working on. So how are y'all doing? I always say that, and in my head I always expect like a random answer, but then I start thinking, oh my goodness, if someone randomly answers me, I'm probably gonna freak out a bit because I'd be wondering, where'd that voice come from? So I don't know why, that's just in the back of my head. I don't know. I forget sometimes that I'm speaking to a microphone and there's no one in front of me except for my wonderful painting and the camera. Well, technically the camera's above me. So, I don't know. I freak myself out sometimes. And yeah, so, oh, the only other kind of update I really wanted to do for the channel is you've all probably noticed, I want to say the last 2 weeks, I've been kind of going into the pattern of I'll do one video of a Temu order and then another video the next day of whatever I chose for that day. Video after that is another Temu order. So the one thing I'm worried about is y'all are finding that boring. I'm assuming, because I started looking at it and I started thinking, oh my goodness, I'm going into a pattern and I didn't notice that. And that's because a majority, as I've stated before in some other videos, I've ordered two, actually. I have another order coming in from Temu. I've ordered a large Temu order. So that's why a lot of my videos are Temu order videos. And not that I don't, and mostly the reason I think, you know, that I'm worried y'all are getting bored is that they're always Temu. Don't get me wrong, I love Temu. I love the paintings from Temu. I love the prices and all of that. And I know there's other budget-friendly companies, but for me to, I guess, afford it, I guess that's the word I can say, Temu is the best options. And mostly because they do have discounts, they have coupons, and the price adjustment is what helps me every time. Meaning that I'm always getting credit whenever, and I'm always doing adjustments with my orders. So I always make sure I put, oh, there you go. Oh, here we go. Found it. Kind of flew away there a bit. I always save it up a bit before I try to do, I'm really odd when I do it. Depending on the money I saved from the price adjustment, that's when I decide, okay, I'm going to purchase a couple of more pricier paintings using the credit. When I see lightning deals or a lot of paintings or items that I wish to purchase really discounted, that's when I do my order. And that's why some of my orders end up really big, because I wait for the lightning deals or some of the gift boxes. Like today I got a gift box from Temu. They're random too, by the way, of items under 99 cents. And so there are some 20 by 20 paintings that they'll discount to 76 cents. I'm not kidding, like really affordable. So that's why a lot of my orders and budget-friendly paintings are from Temu. And if I were myself making just a little bit more kind of income, I'd be buying from other budget-friendly companies. But for me, for my finances, Temu is probably the best choice that I can use. So as I said, yeah, that's why you're going to see a lot of Temu a lot of Temu videos. And honestly, I have fun unboxing them. Like, I love showing them to y'all, like opening them, and we're all surprised because I don't pre-open them. The only thing I do is take them out of the plastic, but I never open them. Anything, any reaction, any kind of opinion of mine of the painting when I open is live. Like, that's actually, I'm surprised as you are. So I never pre-opened them. So that's why I love doing those videos, because I love opening them and seeing, ooh, what's going to be this time. Because there's always, as you've seen, some diamonds, sometimes they're packaged differently, or the colors are different than I thought. You know, we're all surprised together. I kind of like that. So that's it with the pink. I'll put this aside real quick. And this one. So I got the idea from another diamond painter that if it's a smaller number you're going to do, get a smaller tray. I'm not kidding. Like, she actually said it like that, and I thought that was neat. I was like, oh yeah, that's kind of logically, that kind of makes sense. So the itty bitty little art dot tray from my one art dot painting. That's another company I do have to figure out to buy from. I do love these itty bitty little trays. So since this color I don't need so much, I only needed 2 for here. I had to decide to use this little tray, and I love it. And the larger tray is one of my cat-proof trays, so I'll make sure to put information about the trays. Any of the materials I'm using, I'll put them down below in the description, as well as the painting in case you're curious on what the painting looks like in the end. I would unfurl it, but I put everything back on my desk, so yeah, I don't have space again. So if I had thought, oh, I should have unfurled it, no, I didn't think of that. So that's why I'll just put the link below, and I'll put an image at the end of this video, just if you're curious, or actually right now. I'll put an image on the side, just if you're curious what this painting looks like. And as I said, it's just a little dragging, steeping tea into a wonderful, really, really cute teacup. So that's why I really like this painting. It's because of the teacup. And yeah, I don't really have a lot. I really don't have a lot of an update. And yeah, honestly, I just wanted to record and paint, so, and y'all can see the status of this painting that's going on. And since I signed up for multiple events, that's why a lot of my time has been away from other paintings that I've shown before. So I really want to get ahead on them. I'm also working on my Christmas painting for the event that's being sponsored by Diamond Grandma. Oh, apologies. I thought I got the wrong color. And I'm trying to finish that one up because that one is a completion required at the end of the month. So, and it's a smaller one. It's a 30 by 30. It's the candy cane picture. So, I'm trying to work on that one. I want to finish it. But again, I'm putting it on the side because I really want to, excuse me, move forward. Oh, excuse me. Move forward on this painting. Oops, sorry about that. I hit the microphone. I pulled up too much. And for the popping sound that you're hearing, I'm not using, what do they call them? I want to call them dipping dots, but that's the ice cream. The little glue dots, I guess that's how they call them. I'm not using that. I'm actually using a wax of a small business that I love purchasing on Etsy. And I have numerous videos on my site that I love purchasing their wax. Not just because it smells really nice, but it's really, really good quality wax. And I don't usually need to, I don't want to say refill. Yeah, refill it. Usually I can I can keep painting for hours before my little wax gives out. So that's why I'm a big fan of it. And I had such a problem with the little glue dots, especially for this little tip. I actually purchased this, I purchased a couple of them on Amazon, and I really, really like these. But for some reason, those glue dots do not work at all with them. It just, I don't know, like for some reason they stop sticking. So that's why I don't use it for those. Sorry, I don't use it with these tips. And tried it with my wax, and voila, it started working perfectly. So, and I know some people don't like using wax, but I love using wax, this wax that I'm using from the Etsy store, or the wonderful pink wax, heart wax you get from Diamond Painting when you get their tool kits. I love that wax. And that wax does take a bit before it gives out on me as well. So whichever tip that I haven't used, if I've already filled it up with my with my Etsy wax, I guess I'll call it that. I use it on the same tip, but if it's another tip and I already use the pink wax, I make sure to keep on the pink wax, just not to mess it up, just in case, it kind of messes up the stickiness of whatever new wax I'm putting in it. So that's usually what I like. Ooh, apologies for that. That was such a random tangent. I just really love my wax. Oh, and this wax is from a company called Pure Bliss Wax Co. And for them as well, I'll make sure put the information below, just in case you're curious on the wax. And the smells, I have totally different smells, like really, really random ones. And this one that I love so much, it was from their winter, because they change their smell every month. So it was Blue Spruce. So it smells kind of like winter. I have such a hard time describing it. It's just, it smells it's kind of sweet, but not that sweet, but it's real subtle. And I love this wax. So sorry, I'm just putting it aside. And I really love buying from there. So I have a whole bunch of different smells, and I haven't finished a container yet, which gives me a reason to paint some more. And sometimes it is so strong, as you probably see me There you go. Sometimes it will not let go of the diamond. Like I said, it's a really good wax. And let me see. Let me check the time real quick. Give me a moment. I think it's 15 minutes this time because I messed up on last time when I said it was 20, but it was like, okay, yeah, I did hit 15 minutes. So I think I'll stop the chat here for today. Ooh, I got a good number done. Even with rounds, I try to do checkerboard because it helps keep it real straight. So I got into the habit of doing that. I know I have a multi-placer, but I've been finding, and I think I've said it before, I'm a lot faster single placing. So that's why I love doing the checkerboard. And I'll try to complete this section today. Like I said, I am so behind on this painting. And yeah, so for any returning viewers, thank you again for coming back. I really do appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, all I ask is if you can do the usual. If you can like and subscribe, I really appreciate that as well. It really helps with the channel, really lets it be out there in the algorithm, and it really allows the opportunity for everyone to see these wonderful paintings I am more than happy to show. And again, thank you for your time and have yourself a wonderful day. Thank you.